from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Washington Commanders and the LA Chargers. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let's go now.
Motioning the tight end now. Daniels now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes the pocket. Escapes a defender. Daniels hit. He lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Daniels throwing on third. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
A 10-yard loss.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
He breaks the tackle. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
And the Chargers.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hits him on the end route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cover right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Eyes up. Delta. Ready.
Harris once more. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
At the 30-yard line.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's him the first.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set.
Design bootleg here. The back's got it. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, and we're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Commanders
Move the
first
chains!
down.
Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
On first down, here's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Daniels to the air. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. To throw again, it's Daniels. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. Breaks the tackle, still going. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's Hampton on second. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one gains 7, and it brings up an LA first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
All right, set now, first and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Chargers first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They'll toss it to Hampton. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Play action now for Herbert. The throw is caught. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Third down, Ronald Harris. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 14. Commanders nothing.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels to throw. Hits him on the out route. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down from the 31. Herbert back to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. It was Mike Saylor still on that side. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Gets this one to Gadsden. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dump off caught by his back. Rolling into enemy territory. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Got to be pretty good actor. Pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on the offense.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Following
8.
that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now Herbert to throw. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers throw the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
28. Commanders 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Daniels setting up the play action. He's going deep this time. Big game downfield. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. That's dropped underneath to Eckler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is Eckler on second. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go. Set.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Harris with a first down and more. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and if they just show right there doing damage on the outside.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the set.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
30-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Got to figure out this third down here. Back to Hampton. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down.
He was brought down.
Well, he made the edge, just not a lot of room to maneuver once he got out there. They limited the damage very nicely on that toss play.
Charging down the middle, and they block it.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Let's go now.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Juke the defender. Reaches the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders get it back to within one score.
Chargers 28. Commanders 20. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Herbert now. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Hey, ram. Go.
Trying to run it with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Hampton. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Right at the line.
You know, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
They give to Harris from the gun.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hampton gets the handoff. Takes out a one-stop. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Running behind center with Harris. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Defensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Crowd right. Watch 5-9. Ready.
Now run with Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Set. Cap it. Go.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Play action now with Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Nearly an interception on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. They bring McLaurin in motion right. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. This is Hampton, right side. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Down inside, give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers leading by 7. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Lion.
Here's Harris. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a short gain of 1. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of down.
1st down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
And now